I'm low-key surprised that you managed to get that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me shrink my face cam a little bit. I think I made it a little bit too big. Does it look right? Alright, I shrunk it last time because the last stream I did was when I casted that damn, or not that one, but the stream before is when I casted this huge bed fight tournament. That I had like a bunch of viewers too, and one of them told me to turn my face cam off. I can do what I want, man, but I shrunk it just to be like somewhat nice. But I forgot how big that shit was, so I think this is a good thing. Also, I realized, chat, I feel like my hair has grown like at least 3 inches in the past week. What am I clicking on? Oh. I feel like my shit's grown out, so I feel like I look like Burbo right now. Like this, I swear did not look like this, like, I don't know, a week ago. It's odd. I might need a cut. And that's no offense to Burbo. Burbo rocks this cut, but I think I need a little bit shorter, maybe. Oh no, maybe I'll go to the gym and rethink it. Who knows? Hey, what's up, man? It is very average that the Liquid Chatters will have a huge Discord or discourse in the Discord, and then when it comes time to actually talk about it on stream, away they go. But anyway, how are we, chat? How are we, fellas? I'm planning, actually, I don't even know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I did, you know, it's story time. I will finish this. I'm gonna let the song play, because it's not too distracting, but I'll put on the custom, trademarked story time music afterwards. But I popped my ADHD medication today, and I did everything that I was supposed to do today and tomorrow. So now, I think I'm going to have lots of time to do Pearl Fight activities. And by Pearl Fight activities, I mean working on shit, not just playing it. And I swear to God, what up, Red? The only thing... it was torture not being able to work on Pearl Fight today, because like a lot of the time I take my meds and I do one thing and then I get to code, but I had to study all day today. Like, actually, what do y'all want to hear about first? I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna discuss today's events first. I have so much shit. I came to say hi. What up, man? What up, Ghostly? I was just about to ask where Hyman is. I'm gonna go to sleep, Marcy gang. What up, Cac? Playing also might be a good idea because no one ever wants to play. I mean, I'm talking about tomorrow. I could maybe play tonight. I'm gonna be trash because I've been hanging out with my girlfriend and playing Pokemon for the last couple days, and I have not touched Minecraft. But we all gotta get warmed back up. It's all good. I think there always is on Pearl Fight like a post-tournament slump. Like on Bed Wars Sub, I feel like that was also real because like I mean we just trained hella like leading up to it. Like there's not really a thing to earn right now. Ranked has been kind of. I mean you could grind ranked, but to grind ranked there must be dudes. But anyway, chat. I have a few stories today. Do y'all want to hear about me making money from Pearl Fight? Me visiting my girlfriend, the worst test proctor ever, or Techno LARP first? Because like I got a bunch of shit to talk about. I could probably make a stream highlights just from this stream, if I wanted to. I didn't train leading up to it, gotta redeem myself. Dude, you and, like, Springsing and a few others, y'all trained, like, 2 weeks away, and then not before the event. Like, dudes were training, but, like, at the improper time. You trained, and then you forgot. Like, you gotta help carry the flame, per se, of Dutch people winning Pearl Fight. I don't know where you choose, very helpful. I think I'll go like I want to wait for more dudes to discuss the more entertaining stuff, so I think I'm gonna choose to discuss the Techno LARP thing. So I'm sure most of y'all have heard about that by now, because like it even had like a Moist Critical video, but I got recommended this guy like video number 1 when he had no subs, so like I can give you some insight of like the transformation of what happened. It had 2? Damn! Damn! Bro, it's because his choices as of recently are just so shit that they kind of deserve to. But I will lock in on TNT Run real quick. A 35-minute. I did not watch that one. I didn't watch his videos because I kind of already knew about what was going on and I didn't really feel like it. But like a 35, if you get a 35-minute critical video, you must have done something, bro. Because like that's. It's hard to make him talk for that long without repeating himself. Then I'm sure he did, but like, you know what I mean. Okay, that guy just took my land. I don't appreciate that. But I think I'm going to win based off of this land alone here, up here. Indeed. It might have been a different Techno-LARP. There were 2, and he was the only important one. So, anyway, chat. Let me get my music up. So, there was a... I'll give you... Bro, I want to spit my water out, Ghostly. Native American saying this. Yeah, there was this first guy, his name was LARP No Blade, and he quit, like, immediately, so it didn't really matter, but Techno-LARP, or the important one, kind of started his channel to, like, counter this guy. They had, like, a little mini beef of some sort, which he immediately won, because he kind of, like, sounded like Techno, I guess. But I watched his first video, and it was him just, like, playing, a game of, like, some random Minecraft thing, whatever, and he was saying, oh yeah, these are what LARPing channels are, and I'm gonna LARP Technoblade. I'm gonna donate the proceeds to charity, though. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck LARP channels are at this point. I've never seen this shit before in my life. Like, I know there's some that, like, LARP Markiplier, his name's LARPiplier, which is kind of, I mean, that's kind of funny, but, like, the whole, you can't, I wouldn't do that when they're dead. Like, the thing about Technoblade is that he's dead and he can't give his approval, because Markiplier gave his approval. Like, if you look in the comments of LARPiplier's most popular video, Mark says have at it. And it's not like Technoblade can do that. And like, oh shit, I'm spacing out. But, first off, I think it's just weird to, like, as a thing to begin with. Some people might, I guess he said again, like, oh, people have been missing Technoblade content, I want to, like, give my best, like, I don't know, like, maybe fill that void for some fans, but, like, which I can see the intent and how it's not, like, pure evil, but, like, it's still a little bit weird to LARP as a recently deceased person. Like, it's just, that's just not, no matter what your intentions are, it's kind of, it's a bit sketch, but, like, I heard him out, because, like, it was just an interesting thing that I found, and he's like, alright, the proceeds are going to Sarcoma Foundation, that's actually kind of cool, I don't mind that at all, and he was doing, like, he joined Minecraft LARP days with, like, a bunch of other, like, it was like Minecraft Monday, but for a bunch of, like, other Minecraft LARP accounts. I'm like, okay, he's just gonna, like, do collabs and, like, do bits that Techno did, like, with these people. Like, that's not, like, crazy. But then he made a video, like, with Skeppy. Like, actual Skeppy. Not LARPy, but, like, the Skeppy that, like, exists and is real and was friends with him. And I'm like, what? And then he said, oh, I'm actually gonna do... Or he polled his viewers, instead of donating it all to charity, he polled his viewers, and they said to take 50% of the money. No. No, why? The money was already going to charity, why would you walk it back? I don't know if the channel is down yet or not. I'm gonna look it up so I can maybe show you guys. Oh no, it's still there. Okay, so... he's slowly converting the channel over to something else. I hope my screen didn't freeze, because I had my display capture on. But here are the videos where this is that first original thing. He's clearly parodying Technoblade's videos, but like I guess up to this point I can see where he was coming from, and then like it started getting weird here. Like I saw Skeppy things. This is not going down. So the whole thing is that Technoblade's actual friends, barring this guy, because Skeppy's just kind of a meathead, I guess. Where, like, no one approved of this. Like, it's clearly, he's not, like, trying to be, like, he's not trying to be him, obviously, but he's still profiting off of a dead man. He has 200,000 subscribers. He has all these views. Like, yeah, I don't really have that much of expectations for Skeppy, but... Opinion on this is in the Discord already? Well, I'm not gonna read that on stream. It's boring. You can restate it if you want, but you can give me a summary, maybe. I'm not gonna read that. That shit was so long. That went on for hours. But yeah, if it's one thing to like do this and like get permission from Markiplier, but like no one approved of this. Like Simon Hypixel, like pretty much anyone that is not named Skeppy kind of didn't like it. And he said, I'm only gonna stop if Technoblade's dad tells me to stop. Which, like, why? Why single him out as like the one person that he just wants to live his life? Let him grieve. His son died. Like, why would you do that? I'd say, like, after kind of like mulling it over, like when I first saw it, I don't think having a YouTuber LARP account is okay unless the creator is like, okay, fine, sure, because like you're kind of just profiting off of them and doing nothing yourself. Like that's none of this happens if not for Techno's likeness. So, like the LARP player one is good, but yeah. So eventually, Techno's dad didn't know what the fuck was happening because like he's a grown man with a life and doesn't keep up with this shit. So he's like, I don't know, I don't know what the hell this is. And he's like, oh, well, he didn't say no, so I'm gonna keep going. Dude, just fuck off. Like, at that point, he's like, his dad is clearly uncomfortable. None of his friends online are wanting you to do this. Stop, bro. But he insisted that it would only stop if his dad said stop. So his dad finally said stop. Techno wouldn't have cared. He said, when I die, if making people meme my death and I will hate them. I don't think he really cared. This is dad's perspective. I mean, like, it's kind of parasocial because, like, we don't know Technoblade. We only know what he said on YouTube. Like, I don't think Technoblade, if alive, himself would care about Techno LARP happening. In fact, he might even make fun of it in, like, a niche video reference. But the fact that he is dead and he can't approve that, and, like, his grieving family has to hear about Techno LARP, I don't like that. Like, I feel like Technoblade himself is a different question entirely, but, like, it's clearly bringing... if my child died and someone was LARPing as him on YouTube and I had to see that, I wouldn't want to see that. I'd be mad. Like, that's not okay. And I don't think that's that crazy. But... yeah. Yeah, I agree with Kak on that. But the thing is, I watch a little bit of this, but he's supposedly ending Techno LARP, the channel, but he's not ending anything. What he's doing is he's just converting the channel to himself and keeping the 200,000 subscribers and viewer base that he gained from using a dead man's, like, likeness in his videos. That isn't cool. I just don't like it. King Soul just wouldn't care, which is crazy to me. The money's going to charity. The money's not going to charity! Look! It isn't, he is not at all. And also, he has no reason to donate to charity now that it's his channel. He could say, oh, it's just my channel, I'm not doing this shit anymore, but... I'm not gonna argue about it. I mean, that's kind of it, Kak. I don't really have much more to say. That's just what I think. But yeah, if he donates his revenue to charity, that would be great. But I don't think it makes it all right. Is the thing. So that, I guess, as a Technoblade fan for I think 2019 until he died, that is what I think. So yeah, not to mention he's verified as this, but. Yeah, what was the second video? Explosive diarrhea situation, right. Oh, is it Techno LARP? Okay, this one. I assume it's this one, it's the only 35-minute video there. Alright, Kak, you can come back, we're done. Alright, who pinged me? Oh. I've received... Apparently, I'm also an admin for Epaxial now, apparently, so I'm going to be doing that. Waiting for the LARPquo channel. There's not much to talk about on there, man. Where LARPquo is gloriously mediocre at Pearl Fight. Actually, who would be the best LARP? I'm trying to think. I feel like Sound Turned Up is very qualified to be a LARPquo. I feel like his level of Pearl Fight skill and playstyle, if we're talking strictly Pearl Fight, would function as a solid LARPquo. Let me remod this guy. Anyway, I'm not gonna do admin responsibilities for other people during my streams unless it's like a one-word question. So that's not. I'm not gonna be doing any more of that. But I do think. Let me give you my rationale, chat. I'm not gonna be like super secretive about shit because like I'm not lame like a lot of people in this community. I'll keep it a book. I will admin and mod for any big creator that I can right now because there's a possibility that with these connections I can get into big content groups. I want to do that. I like being a content creator and making money from it. Like, yeah, I'd be lying if I'm like, oh, I'm just adminning to be helpful. No, I'm not. I have full intentions of potentially collaborating with all of these people. That is how it works. And everyone else also thinks like me. They just don't say it. Anyway, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I had so today is the only day that I have ever experienced burnout while on my ADHD medication, which that takes a lot to kind of do to a man. Because it's like a hardcore stimulant and makes you want to do all the things. Or at least that's how I interpret it as an ADHD man. But I do apply to a job on Wednesday. Is it Tuesday today or is it Monday? It is, it's Tuesday. I didn't even know that. So to do that, I needed to get a certification as a wellness coach because I'm applying for that. Because my current gym job, let me give you my financial or professional, no, sorry for the J slur, by the way, but my current situation involving money, because it kind of correlates to how much I can spend on Profite, because so it's kind of important for y'all to know. So I have a decent amount of money in my bank account, but however, the money's going down as I don't have income, because I don't have a job, because I have just applied to many things and gotten rejected from all of them in the summer because the economy and this country and Republicans are stupid. So, due to all of those reasons, my bank account is slowly dwindling, and I also have a grand a month worth of rent coming up, which will drain it in a few months. Entirely. I don't like it. So, that, barring my long-term savings, which I can't touch right now, I'm not gonna have money, so I'm gonna need to get money. Because if there's no money, there's no Profite. Because it costs money to host the server, which is why one of the other stories I'm telling you that they happened, and which is why you should buy ranks, because if the server can sustain itself and I run out of money, the server stays up, but if it can't, it doesn't. So, yeah. Love any support y'all give. Any form. Bank robbery. I feel like that would actually get me expelled from the school that I attend. But anyway, yeah, so I'm currently a personal trainer at the school. And the thing about that is that they give me 16 bucks an hour, which is the highest salary from like in most of the student jobs, which you'd think is good, but it's actually not, because you don't get paid 16 bucks an hour for like a 5-hour shift or some shit. You get paid $16 an hour for 1 hour long sessions. And the thing is, like most trainers have like 2 to 3 clients. The most you can get is like 4, because there's not that many. So if I have 4 clients and I meet with them 2 times a week, which is the standard, then I have 8 hours a week of 16 bucks an hour. That does not cover shit. So that just isn't an option, like, for actually covering my rent. That probably gives me like 400 bucks a month at most. So I have a few things that I'm attempting to do right now. So I'm trying to get to earn over a grand a month just so I can cover rent. Because like my school payments are student loans. I have some grants, which actually the government took half my grants away. Because Republicans are once again fucking evil, and they just take all possible benefits away from the people. And so I have less of that now, but I have grants and loans, and my mom also helps because I'm fortunate enough to have a family that owns a home and can use money, which I'm very grateful for. All profit from PFC. Yeah, I'm trying to keep like Profite profit in a closed loop. I'm not gonna take it and pocket it because I have like other forms of money. And I like working on the project. So any money that Profite makes is invested in Profite, whether it be tournaments, dev costs, art costs, etc. Right now, it obviously loses money because my store's not up, but hoping that at least like something will come from that with my like subscriptions there. The highest rank will only be $5 a month, or like 6, one of the two. So if that's feasible, it's like a Twitch sub, but it gives you game perks. Speaking of Twitch subs, Prime is free if you have Amazon Prime. But Anyway, where was I? Applying for jobs. So this current setup, well, here's the thing, Ghost. So you can buy a one-time rank for 20 bucks, or you can do the subscription, which is, it offers slightly more perks, but like all the techniques and like gameplay stuff and anything else that like is to do with the game will be unlockable with the $20 one. So the $5 a month one will be on top of that, and it will only be like cosmetic perks and like extra pearls for like winning games and shit. So it's like it's not gonna be too crazy. I'm not gonna like, as someone who's played on a bunch of servers where you like the ranks are scams, they're not scams. It's gonna be fine. If you all have ideas for that, by the way, let me know. But anyway, yeah. So my current situation is I'm gonna be a trainer, and I want to be more than that. I have like 3 options, which I'm trying to do all 3. And then whatever works, whatever shit sticks, I'm picking. So here's the best case scenario. Best case scenario, I leave the school gym because there is a private gym that is in my apartment, which they gave me the green light to do personal training in. Here's the thing. In my current setup where I don't make enough money, it costs clients like $250 per month for the standard monthly subscription for personal training, which comes with like X amount of sessions. If I undercut that and do $240 a month and get 4 clients of my own on my time that like aren't like with the school, I will make rent right then. Like that's it. I will easily make enough for rent if I just get 4 clients. Bang, perfect. And then Pearl Fight money is Pearl Fight money, and I have more spending cash, and things will be a lot better. So that's the best case scenario. Second best case scenario is if I get another job. Is like, first off, I'd be keeping in the rest of these scenarios. Did you fix Marsh on Party Split? Well, Marsh is broken for everything, not just Party Split. It happened in a tournament practice game. I have not fixed that yet, as I haven't been at my computer. So I will fix that tonight. It's an easy fix. It's just updating like 1 map file, and then it's fine. But yeah, so I'll stay a trainer at State, and I'll get a video editing job for the marketing department of the gym there. That would be awesome. Because I get like actual shifts and not just like appointments, so I get paid more like hours. And also, my lovely, lovely girlfriend works in marketing, and I would be working right with her, which would be, I mean, people say, oh, it's a conflict of interest. No, it's not. I can edit videos regardless of whether my girlfriend is next to me or not. Like, I don't get people that like, oh, I can't hire someone if like their significant others are there. Fuck off, man. Let me work with my girlfriend. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But I'd say my odds are kind of low for that, because I'm not a design student, and like the manager might think it's a conflict of interest. But I could also do that. Learn about steroids after training to more serious athletes. They have a lot more to give. Ball knowledge. I mean, I'm gonna offer it to anybody. Like, I train mostly older folk and like students who don't know how to exercise yet at State, but I would do that, yeah. Okay, it's not easy to get away with a bank robbery. Come on. But fire Hyman. But yeah, I'll work those 2 jobs, which will be low-key a time crunch. I'm going to do my best. I'm not going to go like completely absent like I did before with with Pearl Fight Club. I promise. Like, cross my heart, hope to die. I'm not abandoning and doing and like going on a hiatus for the whole time again. Like, I'm medicated now. I have like I have a conveniently placed apartment so that I can just kind of work on it. I have free weekends and I have free Fridays, by the way, so I have that. And I think my mental health is just in a better spot. Which I'll share. Actually, I'll share about that, and I think it's important for. I think it's important for you guys, because like it might appear in y'all's lives too, the specific problem. But just insight into the mind of Liquo. Anyway. High-profile crime, extorting old people, right. So, option 3 is I become a wellness coach and a trainer at the same time, and I have like I have so many 1-hour appointments for 16 bucks an hour that it turns into a shift. Which that could work. Like, if I have like, I don't know, 5 sessions in a day, like for a couple of days, I don't know, it's like you can get at most 20 hours a week, and 20 times 16 is a big number. It's like, what, $320, or am I stupid? Yes, that's $320 a week, and if you multiply that by 4, that also makes rent. So if I can get actually 20 hours a week of 16 bucks an hour, that would work. It would also kind of be working like a dog, because I also have like full-time classes to do, and they're not easy anymore. So that would, I mean, it would suck, but I mean, hey, I have a lovely girlfriend and a lovely hobby. There's not really much more to ask for. This economy sucks. So that would probably be like not a great case scenario, but it wouldn't be that crazy. And option number 4 is I blow up as a streamer and I make millions of dollars and I drop out, which won't happen because I don't have time. But yeah, those are my options, and like I think I have a realistic chance at least getting the wellness coach position, because I did a class with like pretty much every, like, to get my certification I did like a group class with other students to study for, and I am the most qualified person because I'm like also a trainer and I have experience in the field. So I think I'm gonna get it. Like, unless they're just like very the hiring manager is a woman, and like a lot of women seem to favor other women in the like hiring, which I've just observed that. I'm not being like biased, but I've observed that with both. Actually, as a personal trainer, my manager is actually only rude to the guys. I might be being biased. I mean, I am being biased. That's not proven. There's no studies about that. But I am being biased because my current manager is biased towards women, and all of the marketing people are women except for like one guy. And I don't know, from what I've seen, it seems to hold up. But I mean, I can't really be an electrician while in college because like I need to have jobs that don't directly conflict with my classes so I can prioritize my classes. Like working as a freelance trainer, I set my own schedule. Fuck it, who cares? Working at the gym, like if you have a student job on campus, they need to prioritize your classes. Like they can't require you to come to work during them. It's like it's not possible. They're not allowed. Like the reason I don't just like work at Target or Chipotle or some bullshit is because they don't give a fuck about that, and they will give you hours and you will do them. So it's that openness that's actually like better for that. I'm looking at something. Also, how do motherfuckers keep getting their Discords hacked? It's so easy to not do that. Like, whenever I see somebody get hacked and then I ask them like what they do, it's like the dumbest, most like drivel shit. Like, our dude's got to be more aware. Come on. The US seems miserable to live in, not gonna lie. The US, actually, I'll give you, it's called the K-shaped economy. The US is probably the best country to live in if you're rich, and one of the worst to live in if you're poor. At least in developed nations, not kind of like Somalia or some shit. But in terms of developed nations, best if you're rich, worst if you're poor. If you're rich, you can literally, like, anything you can dream of, you can buy here, and you can live in like any sort of climate because we have so many states everywhere. And if you're poor, you're stuck, and you have no car, and you have no housing, and you will die on the street because we have no assistance. So, thank God we're rich. Yeah, I'm part of the ever so shrinking middle class. So, I think what sets us apart is that we have generational wealth, because I don't think nobody in my family makes that much money. Most of my peers, I think, have, I guess, more assets. Although I'm also fortunate enough, I would be in deep shit and debt right now if my grandma didn't have just like, hey Wiley, do you want my car? Yes, actually, Grandma, I do want your car. So I have no car payment. So that's also a luxury that I am very thankful for. Because a car payment is, you're paying pretty much like almost rent on a depreciating asset, which is bullshit. Like, that shouldn't be. There's no way. Like, it's like with a $16 salary, like, come on, man. But yeah, there's that. Let me put on some more of the pondering things here. Yeah, the gun thing isn't that much of a problem if you're in like a progressive place, because like the whole carrying guns around thing isn't allowed everywhere. It's only allowed in like probably the deepest Republican states, cities, towns. Like, it's not allowed on campus where I'm gonna live, and it's not allowed in the big city where I live, and it's not allowed in the smaller city where I live. So just don't live in shitholes, and you won't have to deal with that. And also, usually it's people that have the guns illegally that are shooting them at people anyway. So there's that. Or they get stolen, but that's still a possibility. So we do have more gun crimes. US living with Liquo. So here's the... Actually, you know what? Let me give you... Before I hop into my next story about Pearl Fight, I'm going to give you an update on US politics. So, Guess what, chat? All those tariffs that our president was doing. You know those about how he's giving tariffs to like all of our allies for no fucking reason because he's a chud. So the Supreme Court declared those tariffs were illegal, and they paid back. They issued a like $84 billion refund for them to businesses. You would think that's a good thing, right? But here's the thing: what happens when a tariff is in place is a business has to buy a good at an extra price. So let's say I could illustrate this, but I'm not. I'm playing TNT Run. But let's say a company is going to sell me an apple, and they import this apple, and it costs them $1, and then I have to pay $1.50 for the apple when I get it from them. Let's say now there's a tariff saying, oh, apples are $3 now. There's like a $2 import tax. So what happens is the business buys the apple for $2, or like for $3, and then they sell it to me for for $4. They didn't have to pay anything. I paid the tariff. It was me. Like, that was my money. So what happens is they're giving refunds to businesses who never faced any costs for tariffs because the tariffs are actually paid by the fucking consumer. So we just got robbed, and they just got extra money because in America, businesses have more rights than human beings. This is why I am a proud member of the Democratic Socialists of America. That is all just how that's just like that's economics. What most conservatives like to pride themselves on, and it's robbery. Very fun. To all my Europeans, we're dead. But yeah, man, businesses will make slightly less sales though. The thing is, no, they won't, because the average person is not that stressed. The thing, like on some products, like on luxury products, yes, you could make that argument that if they're more expensive, people aren't buying them. Like for a Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PS5, people just aren't going to buy those. But if the tax is on raw materials and food, which are just needed overall, no, you still have to fucking buy it. Like here's the thing. Here's where the economics theory, I guess, of supply and demand kind of just is bullshit. So let me explain. So, the US is a car-centric society, right? Cars need gas to run. It's not like everyone needs a car and therefore gas to get to their job. Gas, earlier this year, before the Iran war, it used to be about $2 and like 60 cents maybe. A little bit less. So I think it hit like $2.30 once. But since the war, gas went up to $4 a gallon, almost doubling. Does demand go down? No! You still need fucking gas! You literally still have to buy it. Like, that it just does not work for stuff that you need to live. Like, there is literally no alternative. We don't have public transport. We don't have bicycles. We don't have any other forms of transportation. You're just screwed. Like, there is nothing... The thing is, the Iran war... If the Iran war ends, and gas companies are like, you know what? We're gonna leave the prices as is. There's not a damn thing we could do about that. There's not a damn thing we could do about that. And they could just leave it like that, regardless of supply and demand, because fuck you, that's why. So, for the stuff that actually matters, like, I'm not buying luxury goods, because I'm not, like, a completely consumerist, like, Love Island watching troglodyte, but, like, I still need to buy gas and food and stuff to live, so it's a problem. Like, it's like, the stuff, like, a lot of the principles of economics, like, don't work as well for stuff that, like, is needed, which sucks. Because the stuff that I'm buying. Kind of the same with rent, which is why landlords should be rent frozen and controlled. People still need places to live, regardless of how expensive it is. There's a common, like, old person take saying, like, oh, you should never have rent be more than, like, X% of your monthly budget. Well, here's the thing. As long as you have extra money, a landlord, like on average, a landlord can increase the rent on you. Why? Because they thought of a bigger number. Like they don't, like rent used to be like 20%, 10% of someone's monthly expenses. Like not 10%, but like small. Back in the 80s, 70s and shit. Now it's over half for like the median American, which is kind of crazy. And people just live like that now. That's just how it is. Of my expenses, not counting like school tuition and shit, rent is probably going to be like 70% of what I buy. Because I have a meal plan, so it's not like that. It's going to be 70% of what I spend on. Not counting, I don't know if I'm counting Pearl Fight in that, but yeah. So yeah, they just favor business, and like it's so deeply entrenched and fucked, and it's crazy. And like, dudes will defend that openly and keep voting red. So true. You don't have to pay tuition. God damn it, Ghostly. Anyway, chap. This leads me to my next thing, is about, how can I get money? So, long ago, chat, some of you might be OG enough to remember this, but I feel like most of you probably won't be, or just, like, weren't there for that specific, like, announcement in my Discord. But, so, everyone knows, chat, I'm pretty good at Pro Fight. So, the thing about being pretty good at Pro Fight is that you can join any server that has Pro Fight of any sort, and you're gonna be pretty good at that. Especially if there's no good players. So, Minecraft Bedrock exists. The primary players on Minecraft Bedrock are children that play on iPads and controllers. iPads and controllers are not as good as keyboards. Therefore, if there's Pearl Fight on there, I'm gonna be pretty good at it. So, I don't know if I streamed it or if I just played it offline or like talked about it, but I found a practice server on Bedrock called Zeka, which is like the biggest one, or like only one with like, that's like similar to Practice here. And they have a bunch of games, it's kind of like Mining Club, but they have Bedrock Pearl Fight on there, which is very broken. You can double pearl through the ground, and like, it was very broken and like very buggy, and the maps were like complete dog shit. It wasn't a good experience, but they had ranks. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I think it'd be funny if I could get #1 on ranked. And over the course of 2 days of playtime, I got #1 in ranked Bedrock Pearl Fight. And I will show you guys the screenshot of me getting #1 in ranked Bedrock Pearl Fight after this game of TNT run right here. And it was a fun thing that I did, and it is another thing to add to my video game accolades in Pearl Fight, I guess. Oh, speaking of, I have another thing about Pearl Fight to tell you guys, that to do with like other servers. So, that happened, and I got #1, and I never thought about it ever again. However, I was contacted by a guy on Discord earlier this year who said that that I had a desirable reward from doing that, which this recent guy in my DMs expanded upon. You might have seen him join the Discord. His name is Waffles. And Ghostly, you're asexual. Why are you LARPing? Anyway, so apparently, let me explain to you why there's value in this. So, apparently, this server, Zeka, actually has pretty good features, kind of similar to Pearl Fight Club. They gave out exclusive cosmetics as ranked rewards to players who earn them. For that particular season of Zeka that I played Pearl Fight in, they gave what's called warrior capes to the top 20 people in every ranked game mode. So I got the Pearl Fight warrior cape, which was a silver cape with a pearl on it that only the top 20 Pearl Fight players can get, and that's pretty cool. Like but it's only pretty cool. It's not super cool. It's pretty cool. But they also gave out Pearl Fight Champion to the top 4. Or they gave Champion capes to the top 4 in every game mode, including Pearl Fight. So I also had the Pearl Fight Champion cape. So 4 people got it that season. Big whoop, Liquo. Couldn't like the next people in the next season earn it? No! For whatever reason, that season that I played Pearl Fight was the only season that they gave this cape out for. They just straight removed the capes from the rewards. Like, after that season, they just removed them. You can't get them anymore. Hello, Inade. I'm taking all your land. I actually got my land taken. And he's better than me, and now I'm gonna cry about it. He got my ass again. Can you believe it? I think Inade has a lot more jumps than me. Something tells me. He might also be up super high. Ooh, it's definitely Jover. That was some efficient jumping right there, but I do think he just has purely more. Yeah, you would think that, but they gave Champion in the top 4, and this is how it was. So, given that they removed them afterwards, they also just removed Pearl Fight from the playable game modes. Like, it's just gone. So I'm the owner of a ranked reward for a game that no longer exists, that had only 1 season of play. Meaning, damn, I actually rolled him, never mind. But, meaning I am the owner of one of the rarest cosmetics on this whole server. Also, they, like, the most valuable thing on there is a set of black wings, and that has more owners than my thing. Like, you can't get it anymore. You will never be able to get it again. So, I now own one of the rarest cosmetics ever on Zeka, and they just combined servers with, they had like a merger with like another server called Mineville. So now there's even more dudes who want cosmetics, and they were never able to earn it in the first place. So people want this shit. Apparently no one had ever traded or given or like sold or done anything with one of these capes on the market. They are unobtainable. But here's the thing though, I don't play that damn game. I don't care that much about Bedrock Cosmetics. So this guy offered $100 PayPal. Or he offered less, but I said $100 PayPal. And this dude bought that cape for me, both of them actually. Both those capes for $100 PayPal. Meaning that I think I have the second most Pearl Fight earnings to Solos map of all time without ever winning a single tournament. Not counting Most Wanted, I won that, but... awesome. The biggest prize pool, not counting Worlds, was Bedrock Pearl Fight. This is bullshit. I mean, the thing is though, Ghostly, I do deserve the champion cape, because I was #1. I did beat everybody's ass. It's not like I was 4th place or anything. I don't know about those other dudes, but I deserve that one. I got 1600 elo in 2 days. That's big. Q Larpley. Anyway, yeah, so that's how I made $100 from Pearl Fight randomly. You got $5? Ooh, big. I forget if I've had tournament earnings from something else. I know I had possible ones in that Minitech one, but I don't know if I actually won things. Actually, I beat Sweat God in Minitech's tournament in round 1. They like put me in as a throwaway sub, and I beat Sweat God because the first round was parkour duels. And I feel like he was pissed about that, because like any PvP he fries me, but it wasn't, so. And then I played Mind Manor in like kind of it was like 1.9, like, it wasn't UHC, it was like survival games kit. And I lit that brother on fire, and Minitech was like, oh, dude, there's water behind you. And I'm like, what? You just don't, he's ghosting. So I lost that because of that, so that was bullshit, but I did pretty good for someone who isn't really a competitive gamer outside of my niche game mode. Why did the orphan not know how to play baseball? Because he couldn't find home plate. You've been predicted. I've heard these things before. Couldn't hit a home run. They couldn't find home. Yep. Bro, I read that laugh in the fucking Scooby-Doo voice, bro. That was the funniest thing about what you said. Chat, do y'all have like certain like blocks of text that you read as like certain characters? If someone ever says "ah yes," I read it in like a Dr. Doofenshmirtz voice in my head. Like, what are some other examples of that? I probably could have jumped over there, but there's no reason. I've won some Pearl Fight lives and tournaments from playing more aggressive when you call out the opponents amount of pearls. Ooh. Oh, I haven't thought about that. Like, what do I even do about that? I mean, it goes both ways, I guess, because like I call that out for both players, so like both people can take advantage of that. But like, how do you read the words well of 4-0? I mean, I can show you the clip of how I would read that, but. Do you think it's that big of a deal, Cac? Or like, should I shut the fuck up? Or like, I don't know. Like, I can definitely see that. Like, if I have 8 pearls and the caster's like, oh, he must be out of pearls by now, I'm gonna aggro on him. But, like, I mean, the thing is, it's also public information. You can also figure that out by, like, learning how to count on your fingers to 8. So I don't think it's that crazy. Like, you can also interpret how many pearls your opponent has just by looking at them, but... Oops. Unless you're just wrong sometimes. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Have you ever played aggro and gotten swindled by that? Because that's even funnier, honestly. I feel like going low here wasn't the move, but I kind of just have to commit to it. At this point. Maybe it was. Oh, it totally wasn't. I see that shit up there. Oh, hell no, bro. Hey, man. Nope, it's me again. Oh, I rolled him. Oh my god, he's coming back. No. He's back. For fuck's sake. I gotta lock in, chat. He's higher ping than me, man. It's impossible out here. I made it. Oh, there he goes. Shit! Oh, that's so bad. Oh, he cut. Okay, he probably got me there. Unlucky. Oh, he was just falling too. That was just the one. With how Cac's been playing recently, I don't think he's able to do that. He was talking about birthday cakes, and they said, yeah, there's a GF option, and I said girlfriend, and think about gluten-free. Okay, here's the thing. If you look on a menu, like a menu for food, and you see GF, gluten-free. But if they say GF out loud to you with their mouth instead of gluten-free, you're gonna think girlfriend. Because, like, who the fuck says GF as, like, in a sentence, like, when you're speaking? That's a label. That's not a thing that you use in a sentence. So which one was it? Because you might be right in one case, is the thing. Like, when have you ever heard someone say GF out loud for gluten-free? That's dumb. Like, it's not even that much of it's much of an abbreviation. Like, you can shorten that. You don't need to shorten that. So it was online? Okay, yeah, if you say GF in a fucking voice call, you're not gonna assume gluten-free. If someone said, like, are there GF options, I would think that, like, their girlfriend is picky. Because my girlfriend is picky. Which apparently she's not being that picky recently, which I love for her. No, it was texting. Texting is I'd say a gray area. Texting is a gray area because, like, that is a good shorten if you're texting. But at the same time, when did you ever say GF in reference to gluten-free? Like, it's not a conversational term. It's a thing that you put on menus. No, don't be stupid. It's not that crazy. Anyway, oh yeah, more shit. So, I talked to you about my financial plans and the reason for them. Now let's talk about getting my certification today. So, this was the most bullshit test. Like, I feel like some jobs that you need certifications for are just so simple, stupid, easy that you don't, like, they just make shit up on their, like, curriculum so that you have to, like, memorize stuff so you feel like you learned something, I guess. Or so they can, like, have some sort of thing that, like, some sort of, like, concrete certification that you pay for. Because, like, the thing is, like, my position is officially called a wellness coach. I'm not a medical professional. I cannot prescribe to you medicine. All I can do is advise you about changes that you think that you should do in your life and, like, kind of guide you. So I'm kind of like a good friend that you're paying for. I'm not going to recommend this service to my chat because, I mean, I don't think my scope in that is that... It's not... what I'd say at my job is not very different from what I'd say as a friend to you. So just have like friends who like aren't stupid, and you'll get through it. So like there's some specialized shit, but damn, Unk 23. I'm pushing that. I can't even say that. But yeah, so some of the stuff is just wrong. So I've already been certified as a personal trainer, and like that information you kind of do need to know, because like it's important, and like the average person does not know how to like build muscle properly. It's just not a thing people know how to do, so you should learn that. But the thing is, some of that material that I've learned contradicts the material in this certification that I've been studying for. One of the questions on like the official practice test was, I kid you not, like an older woman who like their exercise program is walking like most days a week has been diagnosed with osteoporosis, which means they have really weak bones. How would you change their workout program? So let me tell you, just this is the facts of what you would do there. If someone's bone density is bad, they should do strength training to strengthen their bones, which is weight training, resistance training, training in which you move weights around, like at the gym. That's just what you do. The answers were that, or suggest that she walks more. Can you guess what this curriculum told me to pick? They said I should tell them to walk more. That is not even like a disagreement of opinion. That is just wrong. That is just harmful advice to give to a patient. Like, as long as I live, I will never say that. Like, walking does not build. I mean, if you're like really weak, it could build bone density because you're carrying your own weight. But like, that's just it. No, man. Weighted squats, bench press. Like, it probably makes a little bit less sense to y'all, especially if you don't go to the gym, because like it's not really general knowledge. But it's like dangerous to give out that kind of advice because it doesn't help. It won't hurt them, but it won't help them. Like it's not dangerous. It's fluff. Like it's just it's worthless. But that, and there's like, what's this arbitrary label for this thing that you should do? Like, when I have a client, let's say I have a client who like wants to quit smoking, right? I know how I'd motivate them to quit smoking. You want to get that person to like see what's wrong with it and like find some things you can do to like start to quit. But it's like, which of these is an example of sustained talk? Why does it matter what the talk is called? I should just know how to do it. Like, like it's not like it's a thing that you have to tell your client, like, we're gonna start agenda mapping today. Like, bro, I already know how to encourage someone to do this thing. I don't need to know what, like, all of the little steps and processes are called. That should not be, like, the determining factor for whether I pass the test or not. But it is. Like, half of the questions were, like, arbitrary bullshit like that you just have to, like, memorize. Which means, I mean, it's not that hard, but it seems just worthless, which just it's like a mental turnoff when I'm learning something that, like, if I realize, wow, this is dumb, then like I want to learn it less, which does affect my memorization. Like that, and like sometimes there's just like completely useless questions. Like they'd be like, what's the most relevant, what's the most important thing a health coach should do, like in a meeting session? And the answers are like, provide a safe space, like give out assessment forms, and fucking be open-minded. You have to do all of those. You have to do all of those things. Like that's why are we power scaling? I disagree with you on that, on the bone density. How? What? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hear you out, but I'm pretty sure NASM knows what they're talking about. Because I learned exactly what I said from, like, the official gold standard personal training curriculum. Vitamin supplement, D3, K2, calcium, strength training because of lack of it in their diet. Okay, well, yeah. Notice how you said strength training. My options were strength training versus walking. They didn't talk about supplementation. So if supplementation was on the table, yeah. But they say that, like, they say that coaches can't prescribe specific supplements. They can, like, give information about it and like say like, oh, you should talk to your doctor about that if it's a good idea, because like just to avoid like liability issues in case something's wrong. But there was no supplementation aspect of that question. It was literally just, would you have them do strength training or walk for bone density? Like, and then like no matter what else, you want to do fucking strength training. But yeah, and in terms of like my actual like knowledge, I agree with you on the vitamin part. Yeah. Nutrition is probably, I mean, in terms of like at least weight management, which is like the most common thing people are looking for when they exercise, diet is just more important, just straight up. Okay, I'm gonna drop on this guy because I'm tired of waiting for him. Hey man, you're gonna fall now. Sorry. Ooh, it's me. I'm gonna fall. Oh, and he has all that land. I'm stupid. Oh my god, I'm fumbling. I'm literally letting him walk all over it while I just fall. Oh my god. Son. Worst TNT run plays of all time. I think I lose here if I don't hit this Neo. And I did. Is he above me? Or if I win this, it's like a Hall of Fame clutch. Oh my god, is he gonna lose? Fuck! He had one, bro. That was almost a crazy clutch. Holy. Swaggins quit lurking. Why are you calling him out, man? Let him lurk. One of the mods in Apaxial's chat, for context, I'm an admin, said, are we supposed to have access to tickets? No, your job as Discord staff is to hang around. Like, motherfuckers will just, like, ask the dumbest questions. This is why I can't be, like, on fucking... This is why I need to stream, because, like, bro, I have to, like, let loose my frustrations with people on the stream and not at my work. Because, like, dudes will ask shit like that to me, like, in a professional setting, and you just kind of have to hit him with the... Like, not even. Even then you'll get complained about. What up, forums? Damn, that was a crazy TNT run throw. Anyway, chat. What other things shall I talk about? Oh, I can tell you about my visiting my girlfriend. I think I had more. I might have covered it all. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I'm trying to hit the... I think the speed phase is too obvious, and it acts like you think it's funny versus dumb. So... I'm trying to think of, like, what next for Pearl Fight. So, I'm trying to think, because, like, Burbo wants to do this. I want to do a bridge tournament and a movement tournament. I have, like, 1 calendar month before my break from school ends. So, that's not a lot of time to do that. So, I'm not really sure when to do that. Like, when to do that. The games are polished for the most part. I do have to do a major update to fix that block glitch thing, which requires people to work on the knockbacks again, because it makes the knockbacks worse, and then I have to fix them, and it's... But the thing is, the movement tournament wouldn't require me to do that, so I might do that first. And in the meantime... Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a beta server, so that the server will... From now on, by the way, I'm not gonna have to, like, take the server down for maintenance when I do updates, because I'm, like, unless, like, some bullshit happens that I didn't see. But... I'm gonna have a beta server that isn't connected to the main one at all, that I'm gonna do, I guess, testing. People with ranks will be able to join that and, like, test with me, but it's for me to, like, test new updates out, so I don't have to, like, take the main server down, and instead of it being down for, like, multiple hours while I figure shit out, it'll be down for, like, 2 minutes when... Actually, I could just have the update, like, take effect upon the daily, like, 1 AM restart. No downtime. Perfect. And then I could time the changelog patch notes for when that happens. Big ideas with Liquid TV. Big Neos also. have elite muscle memory in this game. If I had high ping, I'd be good at this. Except for last game. That last game was a bit grim. I have a habit of laughing in people's faces. I mean, it depends, Cat, because, like, it's if a random person, like, let's say someone in chat, like, obviously, like right now, like, that one guy in the Discord, I'm gonna laugh in their face because I don't care, but, like, I can't laugh in my boss's face, or, like, a coworker's face, because that could actually harm my career. So, like, if I'm, let's say I'm the boss of a business, and someone says some bullshit, I will laugh in their face, because I have power over them, and I can do that. Like, if my life can't be affected negatively by laughing at a stupid person, I'm gonna laugh at that stupid person. Like, I feel like I feel it's kind of a learning experience to think before you speak as well. But, like, for that person. But, yeah, I don't think... I feel like I'm a pretty morally sound guy, but, like, I feel like making fun of people that are dumb is kind of it's a joy in life. I have not seen the name MindPro Wes in years. How are you been, man? How have you been? What were you playing? John, welcome, Wes and viewers. The Big Wes. I'm talking about some bullshit and playing TNT Run. Wait, Kak, were you lurking in Wes's stream too? It says you're a raider. That's funny. Skywars. What do you think of current Skywars? I kind of like it. I mean, I hate that there's no insane mode, because insane mode is better in every way, but, like, I played some solos. Actually, I might do that this stream. It was pretty tolerable. The only cheaters I found were, like, stupid enough to beat with conventional means, and I got a funny clip out of it. Remember that one guy that called me slurs for KB rotting him when he had, like, full B-hop? They don't have anti-KB anymore, which is, like, really helpful. There's the sweats that have been there for years, obviously, like me. And then there's the new gens who have no idea what they're talking about, so. Nah, not all of them. Do you even play the game, Jaime? How do you know? Anyway, so yeah, I'm not sure what scheduling to do for Profile. I really wish there were more people. Thanks for the Prime, man. I appreciate you. Pro Fight money. Actually, I got my Twitch payout today. All my Twitch payouts are also going to go towards the server. That's my... So, yeah. Payment for my jobs, as long as I have expenses and I don't have no extra, my job money is going to go towards, like, cost of living and shit, but, like, Twitch and Pro Fight will go towards Twitch and Pro Fight. Mostly Pro Fight. Pro Fight is my server, profight.club, by the way, for MindPro Wes and viewers. It's a practice server that I own, and it's fully custom made, and we do tournaments on it, and it's pretty fun. Are you gonna invite your chat to your wedding? A few of y'all will probably be at my wedding. Not, like, chat in general, but, like, I would invite Boris, because me and Boris are actually friends, and I would invite Kat, because it's funny. Who else would deserve to go to my wedding? I'm not gonna count, like, streamer friends. Like, obviously, like, Spring and Derek are gonna be invited, because, like, that's the boys. But, like, what about, like, true chatters that, like, were chatters first? I'm trying to think. If I look at my Discord, it would probably help me. But what are their pro fighters? I feel like Boris is the strongest contender. You're somehow gonna get invited out to Chisel Break? He's gone, man, I can't. 10 tier 3s for wedding invite? Yeah, the most gifted gets to be my ring bearer, bro. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I feel like this is like breaking cultural norms. What do you guys think about this practice for my wedding? Because, like, me and my girlfriend have talked about it. I plan on marrying her. Sooner rather than later, but... in terms of, like, people that we're gonna invite, I'm not gonna lie, tell me if this is crazy. I don't think I'm gonna invite my extended family. I'm not that close to them. Like, and they also kind of, like, think that certain groups shouldn't have rights that will be there. Like, I don't know them like that. They're not that chill. Some people are like, oh, but they're family. Yeah, they are, but like, they're also a little bit racist. So, I mean, I don't know if I want that, like, energy there. It's my wedding. Like, I hate like entitled family members that like think they deserve everything to be part of everything in your life just because they're your family. Like, what have you done to make me like consider you for that? I just hit my forehead on that sand block. That was unlucky. Oh my god, it's the same guy. Fuck. I can't lose to Crete again, or whatever his name is. Alright, let me lock in. Okay, this layer up here is gonna be pretty good for me. I wouldn't get married. Well, we know Ghostly, you have no choice. I'm kidding. No, you do have a choice, but you refuse it because you're asexual. Girls have been throwing themselves at you, somehow. No avail. Traditionally, I would be with them. You don't have to marry someone to be with them. You don't have to marry someone to be... So wait, you would date someone, but you wouldn't marry them. I think the idea of having a wedding and marrying Caitlyn is very cute, and I like it. So I would do it. Teehee. I feel like it's just a great expression of love. Here's the thing, I wouldn't pay out the ass for it. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I really want like a $30,000 wedding. What the fuck are you talking about? Take a $30,000 honeymoon. Why would you spend 30 grand on like a bunch of people that aren't that close to you when you can spend it on you and your wife going on like an expensive vacation? Like, how is that not a more popular thing? Get the hell out of here. You can't jump up here. Actually, you can, but you're just like kind of bad at it. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Oh, yes. A girl grabbed my tie and pulled me closer to her face and looked at me only to let go and never ever speak of it again. What? Wait, are you saying VC with me? I'll VC about that. What the fuck? No, I'm with forums? Oh, okay. A proper wedding's expensive. I mean, you can literally go to the courthouse and get married. Actually, let me read up in chat. Let me read up in chat. Actually, yeah, Burbo can come to my wedding. Actually, I'll look in the Discord and I'll give you a list of dudes that could probably come to my wedding. Nothing's final, of course. Besides the ones I already named. Sandy Pineapples. Obviously. Well, he's not a chatter. You know what? For old time's sake, Bridging Dragon. I was close to him for long enough. He's a bit absent now. But that's the boy. That's the homie. Ethan is up in the air, but Ethan is also British and probably couldn't. Maybe Jaffe. I've known Jaffe for a minute, and Jaffe actually lives close to me. Oh, we haven't hung out that much. It's like, it's borderline. Can you have grooms women? Because I'm friends with women. Like, I know it's like the bride's friends or bridesmaids, or their people, and like then you have the groom's men. Are there also groom's women too? Most subjects be flower girl, so true. Traditionally, weddings are quite sexist, having the girl be walked down by the aisle by her dad, now entrusting her to her husband. I don't really fuck with it. The thing about that, though, Hyman, is that the dad is also, of the bride, is also supposed to pay for the wedding. I'm on board with that. I mean, if it's paid for, I mean, fuck it. He can do what he wants. There's no benefit to marriage except enforcing traditions. There's benefit in how you're considered legally, actually. At least in America. I don't know about Netherlands, but you actually do get better financial status. And you qualify for more things, and you get better healthcare in some cases. So it does change your legal status. It's also it's also nice for me to be able to put, like, I guess an advanced label saying this woman is mine and will not talk to anybody else with a penis. in that way forever. So it's actually the opposite here. I mean, it can be the opposite. Like my one of my moms and her current partner, they can't get married because it would get rid of get rid of my mom's healthcare. So then it's a negative there. But sometimes it's beneficial. You know, Ghostly, I'd invite you. I don't know why I didn't even think of you. Forms too. Maybe Otto. I like Otto. Oh, Quesper, hands down. But also, I don't know if he counts because he's not a chatter. What are chatters? King Soul, but like King Soul is Turkish, and that would be hard to organize. All right, now I'm gonna look in the Pearl Fight one. I'm not inviting Solo's map. I'm sorry. Love the guy, but I don't know if we're that close. The winner of Worlds 2 gets to come. Probably a lot of the Skywars creators from the community. AoE is like the entertainment. I was the only minority at Derek's wedding. Unlucky. Only go to a wedding if it was for the food or if it was a close friend. I mean, yeah. I wouldn't go to a wedding, like, ever, unless it's, like, one of my close friends. It's like, why? Actually, wait. What other reason would you go to a wedding if it's not, like, one of your close friends? They just go into random people's weddings? Family? Oh, I thought family was included, yeah. I mean, I went to my cousin's, but I was, like, a child. I didn't have a choice. I'm not going to my other cousin's wedding, because I don't like his girlfriend. His girlfriend sucks. I hope they just don't get married, honestly. But they did have kids, so they're kind of stuck with it. I would say it's unlucky, but you can't really luck into a baby. That's kind of on purpose. I barely know my family. This is a Liquid chat thing. We're all kind of in agreement on this. I've noticed. I've never been to a wedding. I mean, to be fair, who would invite you? I don't think the average wedding host wants havoc and mayhem, which I feel like is a thing that you cause. I can take your wedding virginity though. Don't worry. That's a crazy phrase, but that's funny. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Cac, that yellow border is so fucking annoying. Could you please refresh your stream? Or, like, correct the link? It's taking up so much space. Please, man. I don't know their kids like that. I mean, like, the parts of my family that have, like, decent opinions I know about. And, like, I'd be more open to hanging out with them. But, like, if you're genuinely, like, a Trump voter in the Big 26, I don't even think I could talk to you. Like, what is there to talk about? Like, that's an idiot. And the thing is, like, I hate calling them idiots, because, like, I've known them my whole lives, but, like, they literally, like, will talk about, like, how the government is destroying the environment and, like, people need to do something to protect it, and then they vote for fucking Trump. He's doing it! He is doing, like, what are you thinking? And they insist upon it. Like, you can't even, like, argue with, like, you can't even, like, talk politics, they'll get mad at you. Like, they seem like decent people until it comes to the voting booth. Like, I don't get how. Like, it's such a shame, because like, they're so, I know they could, if, at some point, they're gonna get enlightened, but, like, we can't do it, man. Like, oh, man, I don't understand, dude. Religion, billionaires, or immigrants, so true. Yeah, the guy who just got here with like no assets to his name is definitely the one taking all your shit, not the billionaires that own everything. Like, oh my god, rocks for brains, moron. I'm so tired of it. Oh wait, no, actually, wait, no, I mean immigrants or perhaps Jewish people. If they're feeling daring that day, if they're feeling daring that day, then they'll finally shift the blame to Jewish people. Not billionaires, though. Never billionaires. Yeah, that's my wedding take. I'd say also, if Caitlin was here, she could also tell you about the wedding that she wants us to have, which I forget the details. She does want it to be a nature thing, and that could be a problem if there's bees. I don't like those. Cac, check the link on the stream. Say if it's so like make it just like change the link to be twitch.tv/liquo. Just that. I did, for fuck's sake. Close the browser and reopen it, man. God damn it. Can't deal with this. Are you allergic? I have a phobia. I could be. I haven't gotten stung. I don't know. That's actually, I swear to God, if I've had a bee phobia my whole fucking life, and I get stung and I'm allergic, 200 IQ. That's not even that unreasonable. That's a 200 IQ play. It's a prediction. That would be so smart. There you go, Cac. I don't know what's so bad about bees. I mean, it's less so honeybees, it's more wasps. Like, pretty much insects that can sting you that fly at me. I will run away. Like, it's not like I'm gonna avoid being outside to get away from the bees. That's excessive. But like, if I'm running like on a sidewalk and there's a big bush full of bees and like wasps and other like stinging critters that fly at you, I don't like it. Like, I think like honeybees are fine because honeybees for the most part mind their business, but like pretty much any other kind of bee, like the ones that like eat wood and the ones that fucking, or like any kind of wasp, hornet, whatever, but like the non-honeybees pretty much. Honeybees I'm kind of over, but bees keep coming into my room constantly. Dude, I would lose my mind, bro. While I'm sleeping, fuck no. How about bumblebees? I mean, they bumble into me, so I'm not the biggest fan. Like, there was an incident when I was a kid where my mom was holding a rubber ball, and the bee flew between her hand and the ball and, like, stung her, like, 8 times. Why? Like, fucking... like, there's no reason to do that. These are the fat, nice ones. I mean, they're fat and they're clumsy. It's like... it's like being around someone that farts. It's like, it's not that big of a problem, but like if you're in an elevator or if you're holding an object and they get stuck in it, like it's a problem. like a usually harmless thing can just be unlucky at some point. Great comparison. Thanks, Marvel. Carpenter bees, yeah, those. Although I have traps now, I killed all of mine because if you put like a plastic box on the porch that they can't get out of, they'd all just go into it and die because they're stupid. So most are avoidable if you like take care of your property. What up, Flan? Oh, wait. Also, I need to show you guys this artwork that I commissioned from Flan. I am so happy with how it turned out. So they posted. So Flan used to be known as Trashy Ashy. They made my profile picture and they made some art for me when they started like following me again. Thanks for the follow, Micro. And so I liked it so much that I commissioned them to draw art of me and Caitlin's Minecraft skins. And it's adorable. I have to show you guys after this game. This guy jumped above me and he's gonna be there forever, bro. It's gonna be a long ass game. So what do y'all want to talk about, chat? Yeah, I used to have, I don't know if like my fear of needles prompted my fear of bees or if it was like the kind of the same thing. But I'm not afraid of needles anymore, which kind of did interfere with my life. But, like, the bee fear does not really matter that much to me. And so, fuck it. Like, I don't really do that many things that involve bees. And, like, there's not that many places with bees that I avoid that are, like, that important to living. And I mean, like, a lot. Not, like, if I'm in nature and, like, there's flowers on the ground that have bees on them, I'm just gonna walk by. But, like... if there is a thing that bees are, like, actively flying around and interested, there's, like, a lot of them, like a hive, I'm not gonna go near that. Like, NC State has a few of those. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna give a wide berth. So, there's that. Or if one flies at me, I might take a little jog, a little run away. Dude, I hate that, like, bro, so I hate that climate change Like, it kills the bugs that are, like, actually cool and, like, fun to be around, and it promotes the bugs that I fucking hate that suck, and, like, that just kill you. Like, tell me why, like, all these, like, essential bugs to the ecosystem are dying, but, like, hornets are spreading across Australia with, like wildfire. Why? Why can't it kill those? Like, all the bugs, all the shitty bugs are, like, the ones that are, like, exploding in population. I've been feeling like a psychopath regarding bees. So what have you been doing? Yeah, like, yeah, ticks too, dude. Ticks, wasps, hornet, mosquitoes, like, bro, fuck them. Let's take them out, exactly. I have a carnivorous plant, so whenever a bee flies this way, I go to a Tom and Jerry ass chase trying to catch it, and then I feed it to the plant? What the fuck? Wait, how are you not getting stung? You're catching the bee in your hands, and you're giving it to the plant. What the fuck, dude? That's some crazy shit. Hey man, I'm gonna need some revenge for last game. Did I get him? I did not get him. Oh! Whoops. Okay, he fell too, it's fine. And now I just kind of win, because he's gonna run out of land there. I use a cup? Okay. There's a wasp nest outside my house. Get some, like, 50-foot spray and spray that shit down, dude. Unlucky, buddy. My homie's dad used to be a beekeeper. Low-key, I wouldn't even mind being a beekeeper, because, like, it's not I feel like it's a reasonable fear. Like, if I have a bee suit on, I don't care. I can't get stung. Who cares? Like, people are like, oh, well, what if you did, like, beekeeping? You could face your fear and it would be fine. If I'm wearing a bee suit, you can't get stung. There's no danger. Like, the beekeeper who uses bees on our farm got a new suit, and that shit did not work, and he got stung 90 times. I lied. I stand corrected. I'm gonna take that back. What I just said. Bro, how do you manufacture a bee suit and you still get stung by bees? The bee suit has one purpose. Also, why would you ever need a new bee suit? What happened to the old one? What do they expire? My dog be eating flies and shit. Bro threw in a fun fact. Holes? Yeah. I mean, if you have holes in your bee suit, you have bigger problems. Yeah, the tick that makes you allergic to meat, bro. That would piss me off. Butterflies are my op? Why? They can't even hurt you. When I was going camping, my dog started eating these big-ass ants for no reason. That's awesome. I don't know what else to say to that, bro. Straight off the ground? Where else would he get them? Where? Bro, I love streaming. One time a butterfly flew into my room and planted itself in my body and became friends. Aw. So cute. Tung Tung Sahur has joined the lobby. Let me see his skin. No, he's gone! Fuck! Anyway, let me show off this art that I was telling you guys about. It's very lovely. What was their name again on Discord? Oh, I can just find it in the art channel. Yeah, this is beautiful. Look at this, chat. It's a little fuzzy when you zoom in on it, but yeah, this is my skin, obviously, and like, this is... This is her. How are there 3 searches? This is her. She did a really good job. I made half of it. But yeah, this was super cute, and I wanted to show it to you guys. So just for me? Oh, yeah, never mind. I get it now. So cute. I'll learn gloving for your wedding. What's gloving? I'll pull it out on the bridesmaids. That sounds really wrong. Like, okay, I have to Google what this is now. What is gloving? You don't know what gloving is? No. What? An intricate performance art and dance sub. What? What is that? Gloving meme? What the fuck? Gloving legends. They're just putting lights on here and just going. Please join the gloving community. Is that your first chat in my stream? has the gloving community joined? Are we tapped in? Oh wait, no, you said Slay Queen in my chat 2 years ago. And you came back to talk about gloving. this is the best chatter. Fruny, I'm talking about. Bro, I can do that! this, it's not even hard to do. Where's the gloves? I could borrow this guy's gloves and do it. Whoa! He has a fucking late filter on his hands. A gloving style. I'm kind of I don't know if you bro, I caught myself, I was genuinely invested for a second. I hate to admit that I was actually invested in this video for a split second. Buy the gloves now. I could tape LEDs to my shit to like regular gloves and do this. Me if I was a light glove dancer, you have the gloves. You are. You literally are. Yeah, if this can be popular, anything can be popular, chat. To all my entrepreneurs, to all the pro fighters who don't have faith. She's kind of. Wait, why is she kind of raw at it? Why that one? What's it got to do with Minecraft? They said, Lickwo, I'll learn gloving for your wedding. And I had to figure it out, man. That. No. No. That's just. That's just tape on your hands. That's. You can't do that. They don't let up. Look up gloving moves. Shit was gnarly. Oh, let's see. Let's see the overhand finger roll. All right, you got me. That's kind of cool. that's 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 a little bit cool. I would never pay someone to do this, but that's a cool party trick. Do 3 reps for practice. I can't do that. I can't even move I can't move these 2 fingers separately. Like, actually, well, I can. Actually, I lied. But not that well. I don't have enough control over that. I'm not watching it again. An unreal gloving move. Is this Gloving Academy? He has 65,000 subscribers. He has 22 million views on his shorts. Okay, it's shorts content. Look at the unreal gloving move. Let's see it. Actually, let me look at the hard finger roll test. Let's see this popular one. I'm one of them. That would be crazy if you're a glover. It's possible, Ghostly. It's possible. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Fucking. Oh, I watched the same thing again. Bro, he's got me. I watched that. I thought it was continuing, and it just repeated, and I was still watching. Fucking. What do you start with the? Oh, I can't do it. I can do it this way, but I can't do it the other way. Stage 1 Glover. I'm not gonna be. I'm not any stage of Glover. I'm not gonna be a Glover. Not as easy as it looks. No, it's not. But why would I learn this? It's just. It's not a thing that I think. I don't think it's impressive enough to want to focus on that. Level 1 Glover peasant versus noob versus pro versus hacker, bro. Like it's not like, I mean, it looks pretty cool when you got the things on, but like, how would you even think to do this? Like, who created this? I'm looking this up. Who created gloving? No, not who created gloves. Gloving. Oh, r/gloving. John Glove. Okay, fuck it. I don't care. I want to. There's a documentary on YouTube that goes over all of it. Okay, it's 10. It's 10 minutes. 12 years ago. So much gloving. Check DMs. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Ghostly. I'm gonna deglove you. What is degloving? Oh, that's horrifying. Okay, that's nothing to do with this. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at images. Like, someone's interested in gloving. It got me. I mostly want to see what is talked about on the subreddit. Okay, it's pretty small. I thought so. Discussion: where to buy gloves? Glove. Okay, I can. Okay. This is some shit that I'm not like. He's just like the other guy. This guy was onto something. This guy's not onto anything. this guy's this guy's not onto anything at all, bro. You wouldn't get it. No, I would get it. I get this one, and I don't get this one. This one only got 11 upvotes. I'm sorting by best. This is best. Why is pleb censored on Twitch? Who cares? Does it get better? No. You only have this guy only has one finger on. That's not cool. Wait, are they gonna like turn the rest of them on like on the drop? Whoa, dude, motherfuckers that could do like serious gloving. And no, is it no cac? It says inquiry, not injury. Serious gloving. That'd be way funnier. But honestly, this is the best part of the stream. Dude, what are the comments? Great show, dude. They like it. I really want to see how this looks like with the lights on. I want like a night vision cam like behind this one just to showing that. I want to see you make a post on here. It's just someone clip that of me doing that and then post it. I don't even know if do I have a pair of that well, they don't light up obviously, but okay, wait, this is where to buy them. How if these cost more than like $30, I'm gonna be really I'm gonna I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Let me see. Oh my fucking god! There is no way. Oh my god, you're joking. That's gotta be like the no, 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 no. Okay, that's gotta be like the higher end ones, right? That can't be the standard. That no, no. Son, what the fuck? Okay, wait, do you get gloves with this? Okay. This makes more sense. This is more of what I was thinking. The future of gloving. It isn't a hobby, it's a lifestyle. I could make those for a tenth of the price. Okay, yeah, this makes more sense. I guess because they make it like flicker when you move them around, and that makes it like more high quality. That's not a glove. Oh, it's like the internals. A a glow. What the fuck is a glow jar? What is this hobby? What the fuck? High quantity, waterproof protective case for gloving on the move. It's just a fucking jar. It's a plastic jar. Any jar is waterproof. You can just get a normal jar. Protect your gloves with the glow jar. This durable waterproof case protects your gloves from dirty dust from dirty, comma, dust, water, misclicks. Misclicks? It's a physical object. This would be a misclick. Buying it. It features a clear body for easy light checks and a secure lid, so it's just a jar. this, bro, this is the best stream. Clear dome diffusers. I guess these are like the things that you put on the gloves, right? That's like a real product. Geno skins. Are these also lights that you buy? I guess. I don't know. This is crazy. Okay, what other products do they have that are like normal jars? I need to know. Only 46 left? The jar? Okay, no. If that was like sold out, I would lose my mind. Okay, these look like real products and they're affordable too. That's fair. I feel like you could definitely get a pair of these at like Home Depot for like $3. Come on. There's no way those are that expensive. Your cards looking a little empty. I'm not buying them. I'm, I am not buying gloving equipment. Oh, let's see gloving accessory. What is gloving? Let's see what they think it is. You're standing in the crowd. Oh, wait, I gotta get in character chat. You're standing in a crowd at a festival. The bass vibrates through the floor, and the energy in the room is palpable. Suddenly, someone steps up and offers you a light show. Wait, like just a random guy in the crowd? like, like, are they saying like someone's performing, or like it's just a random guy in the crowd comes? He's like, "Yo, bro." The beat drops, and those hands erupt into a symphony of color. They weave impossible geometries and liquid trails to manipulate time and space. That sounds like what a hand job feels like. This is gloving. This sounds like sexual harassment. We were heading the same way. We were we were going the same way with what that is. If you found your way to this page, you're likely ready to move from the audience to the performance. I'm not. I'm really not. You want to know how to manipulate light to mesmerize you and create that perfect face melt moment. Is that like the gloving injury? Is like the degloving one? Is that just what that is? Whether you are a complete beginner to buy your first set or just an admirer of the visual arts, this guide will break down the history, the culture, and the gear you need to start your journey. In modern flow art. It's not even modern. It was like, this video was 12 years ago. What? A pair of white gloves having 10 individual LED micro lights. They're not that small. Unlike traditional dance, gloving is intimate and intricate. So is dance. That's like that one of the main genres of dance is intimate. Ooh, intimate and imatinate. Never mind. Bro, cack. That wasn't as fun. That wasn't as funny as I thought it was. Sorry, babe. The gloves stay on. Caitlin be thoroughly impressed you took up gloving. I wish she was here to see this, bro. I think she's sleeping early for work, but my god. Performers. Oh. Known as glovers, really. Use these lights to visualize music using their speed, colors, and patterns to the emotional highs and how can you convey emotions with gloving? Do the lights turn blue and get slower when they're sad, or what? When everything clicks, both the glover and the viewer enter a flow state. This is a shared zone of total immersion where the rest of the world disappears. It sounds like a lap dance. This sounds like they're describing a lap dance. Like, this is probably an ad for a lap dance somewhere. Yeah, I need to open an OnlyFans page and it's just gloving. An LED lap dance? I can think of things that you could put somewhere that could give that effect. That's possible. I don't know if you need these. The roots of gloving, let's see it. Okay, Hermes. He was known for taping microlights to his fingers and performing. He was known for this? Like, oh, there's the fucking glove guy. Like, there's... I can't believe that this took off. Also, this is called Love Fest, given what we're talking about in chat. Over the last decade, gloving has matured from a party pastime into a legitimate technical discipline. With international competitions and sponsored teams? No. I have to Google this now. No way. Glover's playing mad fast. I'm sure their girls are impressed with their finger skills. I'll give them that. It can't be. It's not totally. It's not. There's some other benefits there. I see it. Glover spent hours in the lab practice sessions. We know, bro. Refining their concepts. They meet at festivals and all into trade light shows. Trading is the heart of the culture. It's respectful because where two artists perform for one another. So they perform for one another because no one else is there to look at it. The only audience is the other performers. Core techniques and moves. I feel like I kind of feel bad making fun of them. I'm sure they're cool people, but like this is crazy. Tutting. First off, this is an interesting name for a finger move. Whips? Whips? Wait! Bro, putting on my light glove and fucking... you... Bro, I want to have these, and I want to do, like, just regular dances. I'm just turn the lights off and hit the whip nene with these shits on. Okay, if the jar is part of this, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, that's it, right? Okay. Gloving was the first art that made me feel like an actual artist. Oh. Actually, you know what? You know who else was rejected from all other art? Hitler. This gloving saved this guy from going down a dark path. If this is what he's into, that's fine, sure. They have to restock. Man, this is popular. Oh, 2019. What are the accessories here? If there's another jar, I'm gonna lose my mind. Saved about 6. Okay, there's no jar. The jar, bro, the jar is my favorite. This is just a normal jar. The jar is actually my favorite, bro. Okay, these seem like actually useful to the hobby. And the gloves are only $5. Amazing. These people were selling like regular gloves for like $16 here. You need the jar? I don't need the jar. I should buy the jar and not the gloves. That's like, wait, that would be a cool piece of stream decor. Like, it's in the background, like on a shelf. Like, you know how like people have like stream rooms? I just have this jar, it's empty. that would be funny as fuck, actually. Oh man, that'd be hilarious. I'm thinking about it. That's a legendary bit, bro. Okay, wait, which website was it on? This one? Did I like go away from it or some shit? Okay, yeah, this is the website, I think. Oh. Yeah, there's the jar. Dodecahedron exo diffusers. You could probably make these for like nothing. Bulk batteries, that's a good purchase. Ooh, $2 gloves. That's big. They're 100% made in China. I mean, yeah. I could probably 3D print these. 5 stars. Wait, does the jar have ratings? Okay, these are like the actual products, so I get why those are getting bought, but... Okay, there's more websites. What do we got here? What is Poi? Well, I mean, yeah, I know, but what are they? Expensive is what they are. Okay, this seems like a bare bones, pretty useful thing. Fair. I want to see if there's more bullshit. Stone orbits. Nobody has bought the jar to rate it. I should buy it, give it 5 stars, and be like, yep, that's a jar. Didn't buy the gloves, bought the jar. It looks really cool. The Chroma deck. What the fuck is this? What would you do with this? Oh, I'm lost. Is this like a station to charge them or some shit? I'm so lost. I checked out for a bit. What the hell are we on? We're on gloving products. Duo dock. Oh, you do charge them. They're not like. Oh yeah, that makes sense actually. But no, they're batteries. What the hell? Black laces. Why? What? Why are we selling shoelaces for $5? Hold on. To hang the jar on. Right. You can get these for, like, nothing. How much research you gotta get some gloves? I don't. I'm not spending my Twitch payout on fucking gloving. Fresh whites? That's like the current roster of the Los Angeles Lakers. That's what that reminds me of. Refresh packs. Oh, like in case the gloves run out, I guess. Casings. Okay. Yeah, I'm not moved. Is it the last one? Oh, they have a wow, wow, wow. What about the jar? Where's the jar? I need to know more. I just goes so I want to look up a gloving competition. They said there's tournaments. Where do glovers meet? Let's see it. What is the average salary of a professional glover asking for a gay friend? What? One trinket per show. So true. All unemployed. I knew. Oh, this is that same person again. Where do they meet? Look up Glover's Lounge. Oh, I thought that was like a person. It's gonna be your new side hustle, Screw Personal Trading. 10 years. Oh, dude. This guy's been gloving for longer than I've been like a sentient human being. Bro, he was gloving during the Obama administration. Can you believe that? Also, how have you been gloving for 10 years and you don't know where the glovers meet? You just been doing it alone this whole time? What is happening? Like this whole like the deeper I go in this, the more it's like crazy. I call this worshiping the Lord. Once again, I really want to see like an alternate POV where like the lights are on and the and, like it's from a different angle. Your aura shoots up tenfold when you glove. This guy's better than this one though. He's better than the first one. All right, he's getting fancy. You do lose aura though when like you get really close and it lights up your face just so that everybody can see you going like while you're doing it. Look at the expression he's making. Wait, what was the frame? That one. He said some. I'm not trying to like make fun of them. Like if you want to glove, you can glove, but this shit's funny. She's trying to. You can't mog and glove at the same time. What is this room, bro? Um, we got the double lamp over here. We got a picture frame between them. I don't even know what these lamps are sitting on. Is this a bed that she's on? Or I don't know their pronouns. Why are we fingering? Wait, did I miss something? All right, she does have the proper technique going. Oh, it's possible. I can't tell. Actually, I see the mustache. Go like Liquo. Let people have hobbies. They can have hobbies. I will giggle at them though. They are giggleable. All right. The thing. This guy needs to get this person's gloves. Yeah. This one isn't like this guy's. He's. They're not as serious as this guy is. Look at him locking in on this. Bro, his expressions of killing me. We got some glove discourse here. Wait, is this him? They have similar mustaches. Okay, it's so awkward when the lights like flash really bright. Dude, I would be so. I mean, to be fair, if someone approached me at like a concert or something like that and was like, "Yo, bro, check this out," and started doing that, I would be a little bit intrigued. I don't know. I don't think it would go anywhere else from there. But like, I'd be like, "Yep, he's doing. That's the thing that he's doing. That's new." Bro, no one is paying attention in the back. I feel bad, bro. No. Everyone here is dancing and like partying and jumping around, and he is crouched down like at like balls level, and no one is looking. Is it true that you are in control of the gloves? The gloves do not control you. Oh no. Nope. Once you hit that flow state, the gloves take over you. Hold on. This guy doesn't even have lights on. this guy this guy just has a pair of white gloves. There's not even he's just finger puppeting. What you know what this reminds me of? Hold on. Oh, I have to post this on there. I have to post this on the subreddit, bro. Oh my god. I show speed as Glover. It's over. I've been on this for so long on the stream. I just realized. And I'm enjoying it. Full hand light up gloves. How's nobody made these yet? I'm an old school fluid liquid. Had to specify there. Dancer. I'm gonna get some gloves that reflect that. He wants some top tier gloves. He is an OG in the gloving community. He deserves it. You don't even have gloves on. Bro, it's gloving, not fingering. I'm gonna take that back. I mean, are y'all not entertained, Ghostly? He's locked in. Dude, I can see the flow state happening right now. Finger tutting sounds like a porn category. That look at his post and see if he's as good as he says he is. Wait, you're right. All right, stupid flounders. What do you got? Okay, I don't see any gloving going on here. All I see is oh. I'm not seeing any gloving here. Where's the gloving? Oh, that's also at fucking. Oh, there's gloving there too. I'm not seeing any gloving posts. If you're an OG, you should have at least a few. Nope. Flounders, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't see any gloving proof. You lied on the internet. You lied. Damn, crisscross applesauce again. Oh, this time the shoulder's out though. Yeah, this person at least is standing on business. Flounders is not showing us what's up right now. Help! We're gonna get gloves overnighted. You can't. I'm sorry. Damn, the consistency is key. Or are these the diffusers that they were speaking of? Dude, I can't believe that this is what Greta Thunberg gets up to in her free time. She's low-key good at it too. I see the vision here. The vision is seen. Why would you, why? This is literally just the fucking. I don't know Jaime. She's a really good. She's a great person. Remember, she went to Gaza in a boat. She's a W human being. Oh my god, my girlfriend's here. Okay, so babe, you know what gloving is? You know what? Someone mentioned something called gloving that happens at like rave EDM shows, and I've been going down a gloving rabbit hole. Should I give her a recap, chat? Yeah, it was ghostly. So let me tell you about gloving. Let me look at my history actually and show it. Where was that fucking? There's so much. Is it this? Oh yeah. So there's a thing. I'll give you a summary. So there's a thing that people do at like there's a niche activity at raves. People will put on gloves with LED lights at the end, and they will do fucking LED light shows on their hands at raves. And it's become a joke online, I guess, like a while ago. And okay, you know what? I'll read this again for you, just so you understand what they're talking. And they take it really seriously too. You can buy like $200 gloves. Let me read you their description here. So imagine really getting seen here, babe. You are standing in the crowd at a festival. The bass vibrates to the floor, and the energy in the room is palpable. Suddenly, someone steps up and offers you a light show. The beat drops, and those hands erupt into a symphony of color. They weave impossible geometries and liquid trails that seem to manipulate time and space. This is gloving. Now, babe, read this. Read this part and tell me that doesn't sound like a little bit sexual. like a little bit. That's that's just a that sounds like a hand job. If you have found your way to this page, you are likely ready to move from the audience to the performer. You want to know how to manipulate light to mesmerize a viewer and create that perfect face melt moment. No, I had to re-explain it, Marvel, because my girlfriend's here. Anyway, yeah. So note how in the description someone steps up and offers you a light show suddenly. So they're not actually performing on stage. They're in the crowd and they're like, "Hey, psst, you want to see this shit?" Like, there is a talent show in my town. Someone did gloving. I would have lost it. I think it's too niche, man. We were looking at the Reddit. So yeah, babe, this is the stuff that they're doing. Actually, I'll show you one of the more impressive ones first. This one actually, kind of. Was this the good one? This is I don't know, but this is what it is. This one's kind of mid though. Honestly, I'm more intrigued with this with whatever he's got going on back here than the gloving. So that one girl's. Yeah, she was pretty good at it. Full screen. I'm not gonna watch the full thing. There's no reason. There's no need. So it's pretty much you're doing cool shit with your hands. But okay, my favorite part about this shit though, babe, actually I need your advice because you're close to me and you can be an advisor on what I should do with my money. So I looked on where you would buy these, and I'm not moved. I'm not gonna buy gloves, but so this is the glow jar. Protect your gloves with the glow jar. This durable, waterproof case protects your gloves from dirty, dust, water, misclicks, and more. Has a clear body and a black lid. This is just a jar. This is just a plastic container. I kind of want to buy this. I want to buy this and I want to put it on my shelf in the background as like a piece of stream lore because it's funny. That is all. It's just a jar. There's nothing else. Loki, do it. Yo, bro, there's no way. Look in DMs was literally you and you were watching the gloving video. I mean, I don't know what else you can even say to it. I'm gonna be off gloving in a second, but I really want to see more of these posts. I cannot, for the life, find me where to get some fresh whites for a reasonable price. It's a pair of white gloves, bro. Fucking Ace Hardware, the dollar store. Where they're not hard to come by. It's fine. Please help a poor finger fairy out if you can. Don't call yourself that. I'm not gonna call you that. Those videos are of no called Finger Show, son. Oh wait, not this time. This guy's wearing a mask and sunglasses. Ooh, special. Wait, is this him? Not him. What the other guy from the YouTube channel? Is that him? I can't figure out if this is like an artificial background. Okay, it's not. These people are moving. This is making me uncomfortable. Ooh, we got the. This is fire. This is a banger. Dude, Q Ghostly, why did you not tell me you were a Glover? How did I know it was coming? I can't dox you, but I'm not gonna lie, he low-key resembles Q Ghostly. Oh wait, it's this one again. You know it's gonna be Heat. I don't have short hair. Yeah, you do. Every picture I've seen of you, you have short hair. Yeah, of all the people that do this on this Reddit, she is the one that moves me the most. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop, but I want to see if there's anything else funny on here. What am I looking at in the back? What's in the background? Yeah, let's do setup. Let's do setup analyses for these people. What's some shit in the background? This one's normal. I like this room. Oh, I know. I want to see a gloving competition. The global gloving gauntlet. Say that 3 times fast. Global gloving gauntlet. He was the first ever gloving champion. Oh my god. We've been looking at unranked this whole time. The biggest achievement a Glover could strive for. He is an unorthodox Glover. Whoa. I feel like this is what happens when people who are like talented in like actual art and like performance arts try this. Whoa! It was a dying slot. No, nobody conjured. Nobody conjured anymore. Oh, email again. Whoops. Ooh. I'm honestly very surprised that this isn't all like pasty white people. That's true, Jaime. I don't care. No way. He gloved so good he actually got a job. That's the end goal of this. The Gloving Hall of Fame. Oh, there's no official centralized Gloving Hall of Fame. Fuck. Oh man. I want to see one. The International Gloving Championship. The Super Bowl of gloving. The Ultimate Gloving Championship. Like, they have like esports names. I kind of like that. Is gloving still a thing? It had a massive 2010s peak. You know, wait, hold on. Okay, one last thing. Gloving sports. Don't call it sports. That's not a sport. Don't, no. Come on. It's not a sport. You can call it performance art. I'll let it slide. Don't call it a sport. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, that's big. this I'm pretty sure that's because people made fun of it on TikTok. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I mean, hey, look, it's spiking. It's the biggest it's ever been, barring this. That's huge. I don't think people are actually doing it, but wait, does this correlate with the quote unquote sport? No. Okay, I don't think this is correct. I think this is the better one. All right, yeah, that. All right, chat. This has been Get Smarter with Liquo. Get Smarter Mondays. That you know, chat. That's the thing that people do. Look at that. we learned something today. What did we learn is that people do this. check this shit out. that's it. I think yeah, I'm gonna head off for the night. It's about my bedtime. I think that was a great segment. I think that was the best segment. Yeah, no one wants to queue you in ranked, Kek, because your ranked elo is low. So, yikers. There will be pro fight tomorrow though on Wednesday. So, I have 1100, bro. Ooh. I'll queue you tomorrow if you still want to. I bet I can beat your ass. Anyway, is there a brother that I can raid? Yes. I'm gonna raid Bo. I haven't talked to Bo in a minute. All right, follow my Twitter chat for bangers. Leave a follow. Leave a sub. Give me all your money. Why not? Maybe some bits. Maybe a dono if we're feeling crazy.